Welcome to Kaumudy Global. Har Ghar Tiranga is a good idea, but is it practical? Not every Indian has the means to follow the flag code. Should Modi government consider reverting after 15th August 2022 to discourage the practice of individuals flying the flag by day and night? In the 75th year of India's independence, the individual responsibility to respect and uphold the national flag's honor has been formally and irrevocably given to every Indian citizen. Although the Supreme Court granted the freedom to fly the flag in 2002, the flag code has recently undergone two revisions that have broadened its applications in terms of both time and availability. It used to be that it could be only hung between sunrise and sunset, and that it had to be made of khadi. According to the new revision on the flag code, the flag can now be manufactured by a machine out of cotton, polyester, wool or silk and be flown at any time. The Har Ghar Tiranga campaign, which is a part of the Azadi Ka Amrit Mahotsav, is linked with the measures taken by the Narendra Modi government. Its goal is to persuade people to fly the Indian national flag at their dwellings or homes to commemorate the country's 75th anniversary of independence. The goal is to increase patriotic fervor and raise public awareness of the national flag. According to media sources, the union government plans to put on a nationwide display in 20 crore homes across the country. There are 1.6 lakh post offices selling flags. They will also be sold by other flag makers such as khadi units, self-help organizations, and small and medium-sized enterprises. In fact, a list of vendors is available on the website of the campaign with contact names and mobile numbers. The attempted scale of mobilization for the period between 13th and 15th August 2022 is notable. But so is the conceptual shift from the collective to the individual platform. In the past, Indians would come together around the tricolor on important days as part of a public event, participate in traditional rituals, and ignite their sense of patriotism. They still will carry on this manner. However, as a result of the flag code amendments, some Indian households would fly the flag constantly and could be identified as belonging to the category of the flag houses. The logistics and costs associated with upholding the standards demanded by the flag code categorically states that a damaged and unkempt flag should not be displayed. It should occupy a place of honor and be clearly placed. Violations can attract the provisions of the Prevention of the Insults to the National Honor Act 1971 and are punishable by up to 3 years of rigorous imprisonment. It would seem that the only people who could meet the requirements were the privileged. First off, the high levels of pollution that are prevalent in most of India can easily stain the white strip that stands for truth and harmony, as can the whims of nature and the weather. Replacements will be needed periodically, if not frequently, and only a select few can afford them. The vast majority of Indians also reside in flats, huts, shacks, and cottages, none of which can meet the requirement by the flag be prominently displayed. The campaign to get people to fly the flag can end up symbolizing inequality and making it worse. It would be sad for a flag to function as a symbol of inequality when it is intended to bring people together around a shared goal. Not that elite social and economic groups shouldn't exist in the Indian society. However, their circumstances which allow them to fly the flag prominently in their upper-class homes cannot result in a level of display of patriotism. In an India that presumably devotes its primary attention and resources to rescuing millions of people from poverty, ill health, and illiteracy, this was mostly preventable. The difficulty is made more difficult by the need to focus efforts while being aware of climate change. Now that machine-made polyester flags are permitted, it is likely to become more popular due to their price competitiveness and ease of manufacture. If the polyester flag industry becomes popular, India's commitment to reducing carbon emissions in the fight against climate change could suffer a setback. Since the Prime Minister fully supports a call for flying flags in homes, Indian homes can be expected to be covered in flags of all sizes between August 13th and August 15th. Another consideration is what will happen to the majority of those 20 billion flags once they have perished. The flag code states that the flag must be destroyed in its whole in a quiet setting, ideally by burning or through any other technique that respects the flag's dignity. Most people will sooner rather than later need to get rid of their flags, will find it difficult to do so in public, whether by burning it or in some other way. One can anticipate that discarded flags may inadvertently enter the waste disposal system if the social norms and that predominant in the majority of a society are any indication. Some people might discover clever utility within homes with a firm belief that the government has no access there to gauge the severity of violation. In any way, is the citizens' thoughts, not the flag's passive material, that contain the spirit of patriotism. Symbolism shouldn't be confused with substance, though. It would be nearly impossible for law enforcement to deal with violations given the scope of the national flag's dispersion. On the other hand, it is simple to make false accusations and fabricate proof to harass political opponents. People who don't fly the flag may also be branded anti-national by their political rivals. Of course, the residents of India have only officially been encouraged to fly the tricolour. It is clear that the national flag propagation effort poses risks and the possibility for conflict. Perhaps it is too late to stop the Har Ghar Tiranga campaign's momentum. However, it is still possible to start a public awareness campaign that provides guidance and builds infrastructure for flag disposal. This is Anjana signing off. Do like and share this video. For further updates, subscribe to Kaumudy Global.